Welcome to another episode of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host N64 Josh. It's Friday. Gonna be a quick one. We've been we've been doing a ton of shows this week. I've got extra shows coming out today that were recorded off air. So there's so much. There's so much. Before we get started, remember these streams are powered by Elgato. N64josh.com/Elgato if you want to check out any content creation gear, maybe get a capture card, key lights, all kinds of stuff that is available again. N64josh.com/Elgato. Use code N64Josh at checkout. And lastly, all YouTube members are now getting a producer role in Discord. So that means anybody that is a member on the channel is going to have access to a private chat where you're going to help me shape some of these shows. It is in that chat that you guys will be voting for our Nintendo face-offs every Monday. And so if you are a member already, make sure that you link your YouTube to your Discord, that you're in my Discord, and and then you will automatically be given access to that private chat and where you can help you can help shape NPC. So I just want to say thanks to everybody that is already a member. You guys are the best, and it's going to be real exciting going forward. I'm looking forward to this. So today, like I said, it's going to be pretty chill. We're mainly going to talk about one thing, and that was the Switch 2 announcements at the Game Awards. So we're gonna first just check on the list of unconfirmed and stuff we might kind of be excited about, and then we'll go into the announcements. But before I do, I see Steak is here. We got a handful of other people hanging out. Welcome on in, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is going to be a short one. I'm going to be joining Max on the Mario Matter at for that podcast today, right after this episode. So that's not live or anything. That goes out on Saturdays, I believe. So, but really excited to sit and chat with him. If you missed the interview with him, it we did an episode of the Mario Drive recently. That was a lot of fun. So Greek the Geek says, "Hey Josh, so excited for South of Midnight, Lego Batman, and Pragmata. Let's go. Let's go." Joey Pitt said, "No announcement I was interested in, honestly, because it lacked Donkey Kong. I understand. Or Diddy Kong. I get it, Joey. I understand." Well, let's talk about some games that were announced that are unconfirmed for Switch, but I think have a possibility. The first one being Ace Combat 8 Wings of Steve, I think's how you say it. And that one, Ace Combat 7 is on Switch 1. And one of the better looking Switch titles, honestly. Like I was kind of impressed with how good it looked. It's a pretty stellar looking game. So my connection to Ace Combat goes all the way back to the 360, and I still have the flight stick and the throttle for playing like Ace Combat 4. So that was I think it was 4. And it was one of those things. I worked at GameStop, somebody just brought it in and that we couldn't take it as a trade. They were like, "Just keep it, man. I don't even want it." Uh so yeah, Ace Combat. Looking at the chat real quick, Steak says, "I want Star Wars Racer game on Switch too." Me too. Nintendo Prime is here. What's going on? Says Ace Combat is for sure coming. Yeah, I don't really have any doubt either. And yes, Joey, I do know you so well. Next up, Control Resonant, which again, we had the cloud version of Control on Switch. I would be surprised if we don't see Control make its way over to Switch too. The two Star Wars games, Fate of the Old Republic and Galactic Racer. We don't, I mean, we know very, very little about these at the moment, but I mean, I'm hopeful. I want to see as much over on Switch 2 as possible. So the other two are the Tomb Raider games, which I would be shocked if they don't make their way over there. So, and Tomb Raider did look really good. Greek, yes, I agree. Tomb Raider looked fantastic. The second game they showed, like, with the dinosaur and all that kinda stuff, I was like, I could get into this, I think. It looked really, really good. So, um, I'm I'm looking forward to those ones, and hopefully they do make their way over to Switch. Now, let's talk let's talk all the announcements. All right, all the announcements coming over here. Steak said Nintendo just purchased that Bandai Namco studio that worked on Ace Combat. Oh, there you go. So that's yeah, probably probably a pretty good indicator there. So going through the list, and I'm looking at an article from Nintendo Life. I always just like to mention where the source is, just so that they get credit for the work they put in. And the first thing on their list, Leon Kennedy confirmed her Resident Evil Requiem, and I like that announcement got me more excited for this game because it it goes from just being like the kind of the like on the run all the time to uh playing as Leon, which looks like he's just gonna like kind of be a force to reckon with, which makes it a lot of fun. So uh IPMBT says can't hang long, but wanted to stop by and say help to everyone. And then there was a typo meant to say hello. Help. I hope you're okay. Blink twice if you need help. But welcome. Good to see you. Uh one of I think kind of a bigger surprise, Capcom bringing Pragmata to Switch 2 and the Amiibo, and the demo is also confirmed. And why do I feel like why do I that little girl on that Amiibo? I feel like if you put her too close to the Donkey Kong Amiibo, her and Pauline are going to get into some mischief. That's what it looks like. Another game that has me very excited: Lego Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight official heroes and villains trailer. That was fantastic at the Game Awards last night. The way they had Batman call in and talk to Jeff, and the way he held up two different body pieces, and he's like, "Should I go with abs or no abs?" And the no abs was like from the '60s Batman. Like it was so good. It was so good. Like I loved what they were doing there. I thought it was great. Phasmophobia. That's one that I know like that. That game was huge for a while. Like a lot of people love this game. So looks um fairly terrifying, and I remember my son used to really be into this one, like, he loved Phasmophobia, so that'll be one I'll jump into. Uh, Mila Jovovich is Hitman World Assassination's next celebrity exclusive target. It's kinda fun that they were doing this. It looked like y they were hunting Slim Shady, which, was kinda interesting, and so now she's gonna be the next target, so interesting to see how that plays out. They showed a new trailer for 007 First Light, and I will say, looking at my chat anyway, when that that was being shown, a lot of people were kind of like, "The more I see this game, the less I wanna play it." So, I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's solid, but I think for me, when I saw it was third person, I got a little less excited. I was kinda hoping for another first person Bond. Like, I'm always on the lookout for a stellar first person Bond, right? Because it's very nostalgic. So, hopefully this one's decent. The driving from I think what we've seen from the trailers, like, in being in the cars and the vehicles and stuff, looks like it's gonna be pretty solid. So, hopefully it's decent. Xbox is bringing South of Midnight to Switch 2 in 2026. That's a great get for Switch 2 owners. Orbitals brings awesome looking asymmetrical co-op anime antics to Switch 2 next year. That was a fun trailer to watch. And this like if you guys have watched the game, if you've not really watched the Game Awards, this was actually like kind of a step up for Nintendo announcements. It seems like usually like when Reggie was around, we would get like Smash character announcements, and it was like you tuned into the Game Awards kind of knowing you were going to get some kind of Nintendo announcement, and then there hasn't been anything for quite a few years. It's been pretty slow, and and rarely something like direct from Nintendo. Whereas this year, we didn't necessarily get a game announcement from them like directly, but we did get another look at the Mario Galaxy movie, which again, that's something direct from Nintendo, so it's a highlight in my mind anyway. Would love to see more. Would have loved to see like Mario Kart DLC get dropped at the Game Awards last night. That would have been great, but no such luck, unfortunately. The stop motion co-op adventure Out of Words confirmed for Switch 2. Mega Man returns in 2027 with a brand new entry for Switch and Switch 2. It had both logos. This one has me excited. I will say this. We talked about it earlier this week. What is Mega Man ever coming back? Like what what's the future for this IP? And I said during that show, I want a cell shaded art style, right? They kind of did that with this one. They kind of nailed it. The movement looks ident it looks like it's built on the same engine as 11, which it's okay, but it what I was hoping for with Mega Man is to get it a bit grittier. I wanted to see a bit more grit, and what I mean when I say that is take a look at, take a look at Metroid Dread. Like, even if you haven't played it, go download the demo, go watch go watch some gameplay or whatever. I would love to see Mega Man moving a little bit more like Samus. Movement, the grittiness of the world. I think it could still be cell shaded, but also pretty like beat up and not just super clean. So I'm still excited for this one and can't wait to learn more. But 2027, I think whenever we see a date that's like over a year away, it's just kind of like, okay, well, we'll get to this when we get to it then, because it's a ways out. Um, let's see. Arca Ninetales says, so if not last night, when are we getting confirmation of Galaxy 3? That's a great question. Great question. Joey asked if Star Wars Galactic Racers is that going to come to Switch 2? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. Um, Joey says, so if I missed the award show in whole, would you say it's worth to go back and watch or just highlights? If I was if I missed it and I wanted to spend 4 hours, I would either grab my Switch handheld and play a game that you don't have to like be super laser focused on, and just have the show running in the background, and just look up and then maybe rewind when you see something that you're into. If you can find some good highlight reels, yeah, for sure. Um, I felt like it was the best show they've done in years. Like the pacing was great, the production value just seemed awesome, and I honestly I really want to go. I want to go to one of the Game Awards uh, in the next couple of years. So I'd really like to be there. It seems like a really fun experience. So the last thing, new Warframe trailer featuring dramatic Werner Herzog reading, and so cool to see some new like Warframe's going strong. They've been going strong for years. Uh, we talked about it a bit last night, but No Man's Sky ended up winning an award for like ongoing game, something along those lines, and that's available on Switch too. And I still see. I recently saw somebody figured out how to like ride one of the animals that like the way it was worded, people kind of assumed you weren't able to do that, and they did it. So pretty crazy stuff. That is going to do it for today, guys. It has to be a short one because I got to jump over to the show with Max. So I appreciate you all so very much. Just another reminder, anybody that is a member on YouTube, make sure to link your Discord so that you can get into the NPC producer chat and help me plan future shows and just shape NPC. So appreciate all of you guys. Real quick, Steak says, little behind. With work, Pragmata page on the eShop went up last night too. 60 for base game, 70 for deluxe edition. Not a bad price. There you go. Love it. Love it. All right, guys. Thanks again for everything. And remember, play it loud.